This video is going to be all about glide reflections. Okay, this is a glide reflection is another transformation. It's exactly what it looks like. It's a glide or a translation and then a reflection. So you're going to slide the object and then reflect it. So if I were to have, let's say this heart, okay, I'm going to glide it over to wherever it is that I need to glide it. And then it's going to get reflected over a line. So say my line's here. It's going to get reflected over this line and be here. So for instance, if I started here, it slid over and then it was reflected. Okay. So it's really a combination of two different transformations. It's a special case though that we have a special name for it. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to slide the object and then reflect it over your line. All right, so I've got my transformation of my glide reflection. Now I just need to put up the points there for you. So when we do this, even though I'm doing two separate things, so I would do the translation and then I'd reflect it, I'm not going to rename it as A prime and A double prime because technically my pre-image is the A, B, and C, and then my image would be the A prime, B prime, C prime. So I do it in phases, even though, yes, technically we are doing two transformations. It's because it's a special case, we can't necessarily just slide it and then double slide it and say A prime, B prime, C prime. Okay, so for this first one, I'm going to go ahead and slide it. I'm going to slide it to the right 3 and down 1. And then I got off there. Sorry about that. So this is my translation, but now I got to reflect it over x equals 1. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and reflect this over, and I can see here that this C point is 1 away from the reflection line, so then I have to go 1 more away from the reflection line. This is technically my C prime. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the B. B is 1, 2, 3 away from the line, so I'm going to go 3 in the other direction, 1, 2, 3. A is 1, 2 away, so I go 2 to the right. So now I can see that I've got my A, B, and C as my pre-image, and my image is then A prime, B prime, C prime. Now looking at this technically, because it was an isosceles triangle, we don't necessarily see, you might not see that it's a glide reflection, but notice the B and the C got flip-flopped. So in our image, our C prime is on the left, well in our pre-image our C prime is on the right. So that's how we know that it's the flip. So I'm going to give you guys another one. You guys are going to do this one on your own. A here is at -1,5. B is at 1,2. C is at -3,1. Just to kind of help you out there. So go ahead and tell me your A prime, B prime, and C prime. Those will all be separate questions at the end. All right, so to start off with, I'm going to go ahead and do my translation. So I'm going to subtract 1 from the x, and then I'm going to go down 2 from the x. Notice my shape might not stay the exact same, but we know that's because I do not have a true graph. All right, so then I've got my reflection line at x equals -1. So I'm going to go ahead and reflect this over then. And there's my final image. A prime is at 0, 3. B prime is at -2, 0. And C prime is at 2, -1.